Have you ever noticed that the world is divided into dog people and cat people? But what happens when that preference isn't just about personality, but about deeply held cultural and religious beliefs? Today we're exploring a fascinating question. Why do some cultures view dogs as essential family members, while others view them as impure? And why is the cat often caught in the middle? We are going to look at the historical roots of this divide, the actual science of living with these animals, and how we can respectfully navigate our differences in the modern world without giving up the pets we love. Let's start with the science. If we look at this objectively, both cats and dogs offer incredible, scientifically proven benefits to human health, but they do it in very different ways. Cats are incredible healers. Studies show that a cat's purr operates at a frequency that can actually lower human blood pressure and reduce stress. They are independent, require less space, and provide vital emotional support and companionship, which significantly reduces loneliness. Dogs, on the other hand, are our motivators and protectors. Dog owners have a statistically lower risk of heart disease because dogs force us to get outside, exercise, and socialize. They provide a profound sense of security and have a unique ability to read human emotions. But what about hygiene? Dogs go outside, meaning they track in environmental dirt and mud. Cats use an indoor litter box, but they explore counters and tables and can carry specific parasites like toxoplasmosis. The medical truth? If both animals are properly cared for and vetted, neither is inherently toxic to humans. The idea that an indoor-outdoor cat is biologically cleaner to sleep next to than a well-cared-for dog is simply a myth. So where did the divide come from? It comes down to ancient history, geography, and theology. In Islamic tradition, cats are revered for their cleanliness. The Prophet Muhammad was known to deeply love cats. In the ancient Middle East, cats were vital for protecting grain stores from rodents and snakes. Dogs, however, were often feral, roaming in packs and carrying diseases like rabies. So, strict religious rules viewing a dog's saliva as ritually impure were, at the time, highly effective public health measures. To understand the Western love for dogs, we have to look at the Christian worldview that shaped it. In the Bible, humans are tasked with stewardship, the sacred responsibility to care for God's creation. Proverbs explicitly states that a righteous person cares for the needs of their animals. So, providing a loving home for a dog isn't just a hobby, it's viewed as a good and moral thing. But the biggest theological difference comes down to the New Testament. While ancient texts had strict rules about clean and unclean animals, early Christianity abolished those laws. The biblical teaching became, do not call anything impure that God has made clean. Because Christians do not believe an animal can make a home ritually impure, dogs were welcomed indoors. Freed from those restrictions, Western culture spent centuries working alongside dogs. Monasteries bred massive dogs to rescue freezing travelers in the Alps. Dogs became symbols of fidelity. That working bond evolved into the deep familial love we see today, where a dog protecting its home is seen as a beautiful reflection of its God-given nature. Today, our cultures are blending, and that can cause friction. For many Western families, dogs are an integrated way of life. But living with dogs in a modern society requires strict civic duty. Responsible dog culture means mandatory vaccines, legal registration, and strict leash laws. A dog with a history of unprovoked aggression is a public danger and must be handled accordingly. However, a family dog that bites a burglar to protect its home is doing its job. That dog is innocent, though it may need behavioral therapy to recover from that trauma and readjust safely, just as a human would. We must respect the religious boundaries of those who choose not to have dogs in their homes. But that respect must be mutual. No one has the right to force their household standards onto someone else. We can celebrate the pure elegance of the cat, while unapologetically and fiercely loving our family dogs. What is the pet culture like where you live? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the things that shape our world. Wendy, the Autistic Christian.